Hello, folks. Welcome to Week 10 of the Glacedia Draft League. We have Tactical Flong Strike facing off against We Hate Fixie. This is the last matchup of the season, and it is all depending on the last playoff spot. 7 of the 8 are locked in. Tactical Flong Strike needs either a win or a 1-0 loss or a 2-0 loss. If it's any more than that, they are eliminated from playoff contention. We Hate Fixie is last in the league, but they can play spoiler and ruin Tactical Flong Strike's chances at the playoffs. Let's get right into this. Here we go. It's Libalagua for TFK and We Hate Fixie versus Hatrix for Tactical Flong Strike. Oh boy. Playoff implications on the line. And even though We Hate Fixie is not making it in, they could ruin Shadowcat's day, they could ruin Shadow Ender's day, all of the Tactical Flong Strike. Both current and former. And Hatrix has to make the switch. Libalagua was the second round pick. B Summon is set up for TFK as Reliable is brought in. The second Doodle on their side. We look at the standings, as there's an FTL Assault that hangs on thanks to the Determination Jelly and goes for Entomophobia for a decent amount of damage. It's provoked by the taunt. Not that that'll do much. It's taken down to half. And it has to swap out into Taxideer. One of the newest Doodles that they added to their team. FTL Assault does nothing. The regular season ended off crazy with only one team going 8-2, that being the Dodo Delinquents, and then the next 5 teams from 2 to 6 going 6-4, with a lot of those being just last minute matches to make it in. And the top 8 teams are the ones that make the playoffs, which means that 6 of them, 5 of the 8, basically have the same record, and it was that close until the very last week. All the way until now. There's Boblop in play, hit and run, as Spiky Thorns chipped down on the Taxideer. Tactical Flong Strike currently 7th in standings with a 5-4 record. But with how the standings work, point differential is all that matters, and points are earned based on how many Doodles you have remaining on your team. So if TFK won right now with no Doodles knocked out and the entire other team knocked out, it would be a 6-0 win, which would mean a -6 point differential for Tactical Flong Strike, which in the current standings, if they went 5-5, that would put them lower than the 2 teams below them, which are Catastrophe and Entenaught Elixir. And if that's the case, then those 2 teams would be making the playoffs, which would mean Entenaught Elixir would make the playoffs and Tactical Flong Strike wouldn't. He misses the Burning Orb! Oh no! And the Libalagua stays alive! And it can land one more Tsunami and knock out the Boblop! So you can see how important this game is for Tactical Flong Strike, and a blunder like that could be catastrophic. As long as they can just knock out some of the other Doodles, they are fine with losing. But if they lose 3 points, 3-point differential, then they are out of playoff contention. And TFK opens the game with a knockout. It's Stallion Female brought in, and we already see 4 Doodles. And there it is, tied 1-1. Big knockout for Tactical Flong Strike. Hazination, the other new Doodle, is brought in. And Stallion has to swap out into Meltamaw. Mineral Cannon hardly does anything to that Meltamaw. This Meltamaw is a fire type. It could do big damage to this Hazardation. We will see. And it does swap out into Merceness, which takes the Heat Bash easily. If TFK can do this, could we see a major loss? Just have to find out. Tactical Flong Strike started off the season 4-1, then went 1 win in their next 4, and are on the brink of elimination. Heat Bash once again for just a little bit of damage, and he goes for Sharpen. It boosts its attack greatly. This is not good for Cat. And TFK is beefed up. And there goes Meltamaw. Patrick's is brought back in. The bees attack it. It's knocked out. Fin Slash. There's another attack. Needs an FTL Assault or a Diamond Dash from this Reliable to knock out. There's the switch. Merceness has to swap out Crystal Cut. It doesn't even go for the speed move. And Spiky Thorns chip away. Oh boy, it's looking like a really solid start for We Hate Fixie, who went 1-8 on the season. They are on a 7-game losing streak. But will they lock in when it matters? Purify to heal up, and Meltamaw is brought back in. All Tactical Long Strike needs is 4 knockouts. Just Desserts hardly does anything. Nyanto stays in, hits the Spiky Thorns, hit and run to chip it away even more. Taxideer is brought in. My goodness. It is not looking good for Tactical Flong Strike. We Hate Fixie. Their team consists of, as Shadow Lurk knocks out, it's Clangatang. It's the last Doodle. We Hate Fixie. There's the switch. There's Archipos. There's the last Doodle for them. Earthquake. Levitate does nothing. Earthquake denied. And TFK gets the free switch. And gets the Sharpen. Attack greatly boosted. Try Elemental Slash. It was a fire type move. It does good damage. We Hate Fixie. Their team Merceness, Ligalagua, Ripped Orbit, Morphuel, J-Licht, Archipos, Tough Plays, Muellerson, Nyanto, Score Surge, Taxideer, and Hazanation. We already know the 6 Doodles on both sides, so I don't need to say what the other teams are, because you already know the 6. It's really down to the wire. Archipos uses Clumsy Swing for the Oko. It's down 5-2. It's Stallion and Reliable. 5v2. Archipos swaps out back into Hazanation. Transcendent Power hardly does anything. Could it be done? Could it be done? TFK!
might have just eliminated Tactical Flog Strike from playoff contention. Has the Nation swaps out. Good play by Tactical Flog Strike. B's attack, but Nyanto is sent in. The physical wall. They need to get 3 knockouts. They have to swap out back into Stallions. The Bees chip away even more. Hit and run even further. Down to half HP. Taxineer is brought back in. Could it be done? Diamond Dash is not enough. Shadow Lurk, it out. Oh my goodness, it KOs. It's a 5v1. There's Merciless, Crystal Cut for just a little bit of damage. It uses its Heal Jelly to bring it back to half HP. There's the Light Hook, and that's game! Chemical Explosion will not be able to KO, and Tactical Flog Strike have just been eliminated from the playoffs. Can you believe it? Our 8 teams are locked in. Wow. Oh my goodness. Let me put down the score. And let's see officially what the standings are. Oh my goodness. Antenon Elixir has done it. Tactical Flog Strike has lost their 4 of their last 5 to get eliminated from the playoffs by 2 points. And Antenon Elixir has made it. Wow, what an ending. And the standings are as follows. You have the Dodo Delinquents at number 1. Solemn Lament, number 2. Tartares, number 3. Fighter Jets, number 4. Super Sigmas, number 5. WC Office, number 6. Catastrophe, number 7. And Antenon Elixir sneaking in at 8. Just barely. Tactical Flog Strike at 9th. Just missing the playoffs by a few mere points. And CPS at 10th. If they would have won this, they could have been at 9th. If they won 6-0, they would have been a point down of Antenon Elixir. Wow. What an end. We Hate Fixie. Their 2nd win of the season. And it couldn't have come at a more important time. Thank you so much for watching. Playoffs are soon. And I'll see you later. Peace out.